G'day guys, happy Friday. How's your week been? I hope you've all had a successful week. Would love to know how you're tracking this week. Feel free to throw in the comments if you're up this week. I'm 2R on the week so far from one trade. I haven't taken any other trades other than trying to expedite a couple of evals. But outside of that, I haven't taken any other unicorn trades. I'd love to know how you're all tracking. If you guys also are looking for more in-depth information surrounding the unicorn, please leave a comment below on what you're seeking. I'm going to start doing some videos and some documentation on the unicorn model and the components surrounding it. So I'd be interested to see what you guys are keen on learning about or understanding in more detail. So let's get on with it. Let's jump over to the calendar. No News Friday. So we'll just be patient. We'll wait for our opens. 9 AM for commodities if you're so inclined to trade CL or gold. CL being oil if you aren't aware of that, and we'll be trading after 9:30 for indices. Let's jump over to the charts. There's a little 1 minute unicorn I was tracking right at the end of London kill zone. I didn't take it because it was literally 10 minutes to go before the end of the kill zone. It actually did play out for 2R. Would have been a nice little 21 pointer. But you can see here that we have our low, high, lower low, higher high. That gives us our unicorn. This is our sweep of liquidity, and this also came into a higher time frame point of interest, a 15-minute swing low, and then we get displacement through the breaker. Here's FEG aligned, two of them here, and there's another little one here as well, and we get a close above the breaker. Price retests the breaker and then pushes away. Nearly reaches 2R at this point. Actually retests the breaker 2 more times and then finally reaches 2R. So it would have been a nice little trade if you were happy to hold after the kill zone, with it being so close to London lunch. Effectively, I wasn't interested in taking it. Just thought I'd share that as it was on the chart. Let's jump over to the daily. So what do we have here? We have price seeking this level of liquidity here, this swing high. So I'm anticipating price to reach that level today. I would like to see it reach that level today. Potentially even close out the rest of this unfilled gap. That will wait to be seen, but I'm looking to remain bullish until we at least reach this swing high. Once we sweep this level, then I'll be looking down at the hourly to see if we get a change in the state of delivery. So let's drop down to the hourly, clear these tags off. So yeah, on the hourly, we're still tracking in this bullish trend. I don't really need to mark too much more up because we're literally just bullish. There's no significant pullback. There's been no change in the state of delivery. These are the highs we're seeking, and you can see we have this low resistance liquidity here with a failure swing at this level here. So I do anticipate price to reach there. You know, once price reaches that level, if it wants to, it may do something like this and give us that change in the state of delivery. It is Friday after all, so we may get TGIF today. For TGIF to play out, if we just duck back to the daily, the low of the week has to have been formed on a Monday or Tuesday. In this instance, it was Monday, was the low of the week. And we have had all this bullish momentum, this expansion. So we can anticipate that it's the likelihood of a retracement is probably reasonably high once we take out these areas of liquidity here. So let's say we're bullish on NQ, that's on the daily and the hourly. ES, same story, looking for ES to reach this high. We invalidated this bearish FEG located here, and we've continued to move higher. Again, Monday was the low of the week. Here we go, Monday was the low of the week. So we have potential for TGIF today, but that will remain to be seen. Let's drop down to the hourly. And the same story. All this bullish trend. And the trend is your friend until the end of the trend. So until we see a change in the state of delivery, I'm just going to remain bullish. I'm not seeing any significant or clear signs of anything bearish right now. So bullish for ES across the daily and the hourly structure. CL. So here we are on the daily. We swept external here, and we also moved out of this internal level. We came into this internal level, and I was looking for price to push out of this and move higher. When we're located within a bullish FEG, we have a bullish bias. Price is moving below that at the moment, and I guess there could be potential for price to seek out premium discount. So what do we have in discount? We have the tiniest of FEGs down here, and price might even just want to come to this level right here, give it a test, and then continue higher. So we are still located within this bullish FEG. So I'm going to say I'm bullish on the daily. Let's see what the hourly has to tell us. I still like these highs, these equal highs for a draw. We've got equal highs here as a draw. You know, then we'll have low resistance liquidity here. If price, I'd really like to see price take out this low. If price can sweep this low, then we could see price return higher here. We're going to sit neutral on oil on the hourly. This could just be a deep retracement before a continuation higher. So I'm going to sit neutral. And what that means basically is I have a bullish bias. If a bullish position presents itself, then I will look to take it. There was a nice bullish unicorn yesterday at New York Open. The only thing I didn't like about it was that it didn't take an hourly point of interest, so I wasn't in a position to take that because my trade plan, my blueprint, calls for a high time frame point of interest to be swept. How's everyone going with their trade plans? Have you got one in place? Are you following it? Is more to the point. If you do have one, are you following it? If you don't have one, why not? It's probably the number one tool in your toolkit as a trader. So here we are on Dixie. So I was looking for this low to be swept, and I still am. Price moved into this bearish FEG and then pushed away. Retraced yesterday and reacted to that level, and now we're getting a push away again. So I'm going to remain bearish on Dixie. Let's drop down to the hourly. And you know, from this week, I just really haven't liked Dixie's price action at all. We do have a bullish breaker here. We've got a low, a high, lower low. And then we have a higher high. We've closed through that quite convincingly, and that was the news candle from yesterday. So with that, we have a change in the state of delivery, which price respected nicely. So I'll be watching to see if price comes down. If it does come down, does it respect this change in the state of delivery, or does it fall through that level to take out these lows over here? And you know, these are equal lows. So again, a nice draw. We've had failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing. This is another failure swing here. So I'll be watching this level through here. Okay, let's jump over to gold. So we have gold sitting in this bullish FEG. It's also reacted to this level. as some support here, and price is continuing higher, I would be targeting this high for our external liquidity. So bullish on gold. We drop down to the hourly. Price is a little rangy. You can see that at the extreme of the range we came back down. Extreme of the range we came back, we've reacted to the midpoint of the range, come back down, and then we've reacted and pushed away again. So I'm going to stay neutral on gold on the structure on the hourly chart until we get some clear decisive information from gold here on the hourly. And it's okay to be in a range. We can use that to our advantage. If we have a bullish sentiment, we could look for price to fall down here and then take a trade long from the extreme of the range back to equilibrium. Let's go to Euro. So we had a bearish bias yesterday, which played out nicely. Sweep of the external range here. We've come back in and tested this bullish FEG. So now I'd be looking for price to move higher. So from internal to external. Bullish on the daily rather. Let's drop to the hourly. So we did have a change in the state of delivery here, that price respected. This would also be an area we could mark out our standard deviations. Price reached to the -1 and had a reaction at that level. Price is respecting this bullish PD rate here. So I'll be watching to see if price has the ability to reach this change in the state of delivery and see if it's able to close above it and disrespect that level, or at least invalidate it. There's all the likelihood that we could still push lower. We've got all this low resistance liquidity through here, aligned with our -2 to -2.5. So that would be a bearish idea. This looks like a reversal pattern. We have had some retracement today. So be keeping an eye on this. I will say that I look at this structure on the hourly and consider it to be bearish. So we'll just have to wait and see how Euro plays out. GBP. Played out nicely, reacting here to our internal liquidity. It's now swept this external, and it looks like it might be on track to sweep this external. to go with bullish. See if we can at least sweep this high here. We may not, but if we do, and we do tip into this bearish FEG up here, then we can look to see price turn around. Let's have a look at the hourly. We do have a lot of LR resting up the highs there. High resistance liquidity at the lows. Price is just about at our max extension as well, so we'll see how price reacts to that level, because we may see price turn around up here. And that high here, which is possibly a news wick or a data high, that could be the level where price reacts and turns around. But it's still in a bullish upward trend here at the moment. All right, let's wrap it up there, guys. Thank you for a good week. I hope you all have a fantastic Friday. Trade well, enjoy your weekend, and we'll get back to business on Monday. Please like and sub. Leave any comments in the comment section below. And remember, you can still jump onto a 71% discount with Apex for your evals. I think that's valid till the 27th of August. You also have 50% off resets right now and 1 day to pass. Use code Jimmy. Likewise with My Funded Futures, jump on there. You get a discount. You'll get the best price available right now, and use code Jimmy there as well. All right, guys, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll catch you next week. Bye for now.